Hello, everybody. No, man, I was just sitting chilling, and I know people may watch this, may not watch it. Um, see, I heard something with dosey dos and and Chris. Um, I got nothing against you two uh chopping it up together, but you're doing it on if I was in prison, you always about that real shit. And a guy, he told me, and I'm talking about Danish prisons, not about the United States. Oh, the bad prisons. The famous all over the world. You see, you do so much time there, you G and all that shit. A motherfucker said to me, like those said he boy, my mama, who's dead, may she rest in peace. She talked to bikers, 1%. She's been talking to all kind of gangsters. And I'm not saying the 1%ers are gangsters. I'm talking they are a certain club that you don't want to be fuck with. You don't want to fuck around with these people. They're not kindergarten. You know what I mean? So it's not a fucking Boy Scouts club, you know? So they take things quite serious. Hey, Carlton, man, what salute, man? I just need you. Because, Carlton, you know who I'm talking about when they say Dozy Doe saying that he's solid. Chris saying he's solid. And Chris is talking about being all real and being solid and being all that. See, in prison, you see, they're talking about they have this code about gangsters and they're talking about all this real shit and shit. If a man in Danish prison said he wanted my mom to suck his dick, I would kill him. Literally. Literally. But again, we're from two, I guess, two different. Yeah, you speak the truth. Listen here. If he was a gangster, he wouldn't, you know, he wouldn't expect Chris to say it's okay. He wouldn't, cause it's not okay to say the shit he's been saying about Chris's sister, if I may. Wasn't it that? And I'm sad because Chris is going down to that level because Chris is over that level. You know what I mean? He's not on the same level as those. No, he's no gangster. And when he said when we say yeah, those gangster, you know that. And then he said, I never said I was. Okay. But it's about being real and all that shit and all that shit. It's like so I understand Carlton, he's laughing his ass off, saying those is no gangster. Cause all that you're showing on YouTube is the opposite. The totally opposite of what you're saying about being real and what not to forgive and what to forgive. You knew when I said my mom was dead, she was dying. You said, oh, I don't know if she was dying or she was dead. Uh, but I know that she was so close to death that one could be. And you said that shit. And you knew it was wrong because you said, oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Until another dick sucker said, no, it's quite okay. He was a dick sucker to us. So you kept on going with that shit. You see? No gangster would ever say that shit. Why the fuck would he? Gangster. Um, it's I don't think you say you are a gangster, but the way you portray yourself, the way you talk, you know what I mean, and all that shit, all that. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing this shit. I'm not only hearing it from you. I'm hearing it from people on your side, uh, and I think it's very wrong that people have to go to this extent to get you the fuck out of YouTube, not to listen to bullshit. You see, you have Topi, you have all these shit, but what I don't understand is you. I like Chris, and I hate to see him in this mix because it's not that I'm mad. Nobody's mad. Everybody think it's okay if that's the way Chris want to rock. It's his life. It's up to Chris. Who the fuck are we to be mad about that? That would be weird if we were mad about that. What I'm saying is, I am thinking to Grizz, and I hope he's totally okay with it all. That's just my meaning and my opinion, for God's sake. So it just is what it is, you know. Uh, but all that real shit, keep it to yourself, because you're not real, not at all. You're not solid. You're the fucking biggest hater and racist here on YouTube, and you have a channel that exposing racist. What the fuck? You hate being white. You hate it. Oh, the 22nd of July. Yeah, impatient. Yeah, I understand that. Because, you know, sorry, I have a little cold. Uh, but I understand that. Because there was this little guy, he had a cold. And, you know, it's the small people, you know, when they're sick as fuck, they don't know how sick they are. And, you know, I took care of the little guy for like uh, an hour only. And you know, he wasn't sitting with me or anything. He was just sitting in bed. But he was playing, and he gave me some shit, and I took it, and I was laughing. He's only 2 years old. His name is Vincent. His dad is named Nikolai. He's a fucking great guy. But the funny shit is, you see, we are men living because the bitches, you know, just said, um, get the fuck out of here. If you don't get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna call the police and say I'm scared of you. That's all they need to say. The Danish police is more like a girly police. No, they're not. But it's like they listen to the female. I don't. It's well, I think it's a world problem. You see, they didn't even listen to me. They did a lot of very illegal shit. See, they're not allowed to go in without a warrant, and they did. Uh, it's illegal. No, King of New Jersey did not get the job done. Waxdog Shanks organized, yeah, King of New Jersey did not get the job done. No, they did not, because you know with Shanks and Waxdog, I think he was far, far, far away from these two guys, because you know they are. If somebody is real, it's got to be Waxdog and Shanks. You know when it comes to this T shit. But yeah, enough is enough. He's making fun of people. He's doing it in a sad way. Because if he was like Tommy Sotomayor or anybody like that could do it with humor and not go down on the level talking about kids and talking about dead babies and talking about all kind of stupid shit, then would be okay. Then it just would be a beef. This is beyond the beef because he took it to the next level with all that shit. You see, I wouldn't have anything against a guy like those in the hoods because I'm dealing with I'm working uh, in a job where I need to meet people like those every fucking day, and I need to talk to them in a good manner. Because they need, not, I don't know, Dose is not an addict. I don't want to put him there because he's not. I don't know if he is. I don't even want to say he is, but I'm not only meeting addicts. I'm only also meeting different types of, what do you call them? Different type of people you don't see very often, like real G's. You gotta know shit. But I can't show people all. You can't show them all. You can't show them where the meetings are. What sorry, skip. Excuse Mike. None of those people in the barbershop are going to be effective against what I'm coming with it in July. Colin. Oh, you're a good guy, Colin. Oh, you make my day, man. You make my day. Believe me, you do. And my day started like a motherfucker. I broke all my cigarettes, so I had to buy a new package. A packet of cigarettes is fucking over $10, man. It literally is. It's not that much over $10, but it's $10, 11, almost $11, almost. No, it's 10.50. I think it is. If I have to, make the dollar to crowns. It's kind of funny when dogs say your crown ain't worth shit. It's not. It's because it's the crown. You see, we could have taken the euro, then our euro would be worth a dollar more, almost than yours. Sorry, a crown more, because a euro is very hard. Justice will be served, Carlton. And Carlton, justice is what it's all about. With justice, you will build a country. With justice. Because without the law, without order, you will have anarchism. Anarchists are like, why go to this extent? That's like fucking World War III. So justice will be served because, if we failed, that's why I'm saying maybe China got a lot of people, but how many of these people? I know there are fucking many people in China that's very good at what they do. They're very good when it comes to all kind of techniques, phones, even the motors now. Oh, I think that more. Oh, what a nice lady. You see, I'm standing. You can see where I'm standing. I'm standing here. And this lady, I think she thinks the harbor bath is open, and it's not. It's Thursday. I think it's a holiday. No, it's not. I need to go home soon. I need to go. Denmark has a high. Yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's an okay economy we got in Denmark. I didn't know that it was that strong. Shit, Carlton. You are very you know your shit. You're a very informative guy, Carlton. You're very knowledge. How do you say it in English? Knowledgeable. Do you say that? Is that a word? Because I did not know we were that strong in the economy. I thought we were like in the middle or something, and like maybe you know But I'm glad to hear that because we must have some economy because they're building all over the fucking country. They're building, uh, uh, apartments. Uh, there are not that many corporations that's being built. A lot of American corporations are coming here, getting, Facebook is here in where I live. The European Facebook thing is got the headquarters, or is it the Scandinavian headquarters? I don't know, but they got some kind of headquarters here for a lot of people. I don't know where, if it's Scandinavia or Northern Europe or what it is, but I just know they're here, and I know it's very difficult to get in there. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Colin. You're saying they have a different perspective. It's totally true. It's totally true. Because that's not that much different in our money and in what we in America and Denmark got. I think we are very much alike, and that's why we go so much. That's because we get English already in I think it's in third grade. We get it's unheard to learn another language in third grade already. But we're glad that we are learning English in that early stage of your life because it is the language of the world. English, and I speak. They say I speak with too much of an American accent, but I do not know what kind of accent I would have. I just don't speak like this. And actually, in Denmark, if you didn't speak with an English accent, like if you had to talk like this, if you wanted to say, you had to talk like this if you wanted to get a good grade. I came home from Nashville in 1985 to a exam. They gave me the 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 baddest exam ever. And my mom was like, "But he's just been in fucking United States for like a year almost, not a year, but some months." But she said a year. And the teacher was like, uh, "Yeah, but he he was talking with an American. He said can, not con, cons. He said canned." And it was like my mom said, "But he speak better English than you do." And I did. Then yeah, thank you very much, Carlton. Thank you. Because a lot of people here in Denmark. Actually, a lot of the people I talk with right now, and that's because there's like biracial where I live. There's a lot of people from different areas of the world. But anyway, when we speak English, everybody can can join in. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's the language of the world because it's either some people from Africa, there's some people from uh, Middle Eastern people. Imran, he's from He's still called it Persia. He's from Iran, Tehran. You got doves, competition doves. Sorry, I just got a hit. I don't smoke that much cigarettes in the morning. I need to go to a meeting here 8:30. Oh, oh wow, oh shit! Some from liver issues. That's some hardcore shit. I not to say that I had it worse, but I had liver issues, and I know how bad you feel awful because The doctor said something to me when I had hepatitis, and I had it. Mine is gone now. I'm cured. It's very difficult to be cured. I will pray for him, Carlton. I will pray for him because I know actually you feel so fucking bad when it's your liver. I can't even try to explain it because it's like you're sick, but you're not sick. You don't feel sick other than you're tired, you're yellow, you can't, but it don't hurt. You know what I mean? It hurts all over the, oh, surgery. Shit. Then it's bad, Carlton. Sorry. I'll pray. Literally. I'll pray all day, man. God damn, went into surgery. Oh, shit. When it's delivery, liver, and the surgery, so to say, Carlton, but then it's serious. Very serious. People don't know the liver is. We can get a new heart. We can get a new lungs. Even we can get a new liver. But I think it's the most difficult uh, piece of equipment we got in our body to get operated in a new liver. That's very difficult. But I hope he's in good hands. And the surgery will go to a T. So he will come out on the other side. I'll pray for that. God give him strength, man. It's a, oh shit, surgery. Carl, do you know if it's a new liver or it's just surgery or because I'm thinking if it's drinking. Yeah, I don't hope it's because of drinking. Because if it's because of drinking, it's very hard to save. If mine was because of drinking, I must be honest, and I am. uh, uh, and I met all the people who did not drink, who was becoming sick from liver diseases, and what a the part of the hospital where they dealt with the liver disease. Oh, oh shit. Okay, great, great. Oh shit. That's a very hardcore. Is there standing drinking? Can I read it real? Yeah, there is. Shit. That's sorry to say, but that's the worst kind of cold. Uh, that's the worst. Oh shit. I'm almost getting, water in my eyes when I hear this. I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober for 18 years. That was just, yeah, and when I hear stories like this, it brings tears to my eyes. It does. It literally does. Cause shit, uh, I almost died 18 years ago. 18 years ago. Not to this day, but this month, April. 18 years ago in April, it was becoming summer. I went down to take a drink in a kiosk in what you would call a fucking drugstore, a kiosk. I went in there. There was this girl. She was like 16, 17, standing serving the people in the morning. And it was 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was waiting outside for them to open. I lived with a girlfriend I was a rock star. It was in the 90s. And um, I was standing waiting, and my girlfriend was standing. She could look from them. We lived in a very, very expensive apartment. $1.7 million, I may say. But so you could see me from there to this kiosk. It was a very expensive kiosk. That's why I'm saying kiosk. But the thing is, I was puking blood, and I went in there, and she was there was this young girl. They opened up, and she saw me, and I was shaking all over, like in fucking leaving Las Vegas. I was like fucking shivering. My slime. Because your slime is getting destroyed. All your the fuck would you call that? But you have slime out of your nose and shit. And the thing is, this girl, she said, "Oh, my shaking hands," because I was laying the money down. I couldn't take my card. I couldn't write a check. I was feeling all too bad. And the thing is, when I wrote this check, no, sorry, when I couldn't write this check, I had to put the money I had, and I didn't have enough. And the girl said, "We know you're good for it. Just relax," she said. And then she put her hand over my hand and she said, "Won't you please seek some help? Please go and search for some help." And I was all like, "What? What? Seek some help?" And I was like, "Why? Why? What's wrong with me?" This is where they're all drinking coffee in the morning. They're sitting inside there. It's very cozy. Very cozy. It's the it's the it's the Ministry of Environment Ministry. But what I wanted to say about that with the drinking side is she shook the hand, and in April, uh, uh, I was like, okay, I'll stop drinking then. And I drank 2 beers, and then the blood puking started. Yo, French booty in the house. Yeah, but I'm telling a story. I'm saying then in April, I went up to my girlfriend. We had this apartment. She was like, "Mass, what's wrong with you?" And I said, "I need help." "I know," she said. And I said, "No, I literally want help now." She said, "Now?" I said, "Yeah, because I need it. And I want it. And Pasha went off the rail yesterday. And I got help. And now I got fucking clean for 18 years. Nice to see you. Who is it? French toast in the booty house. Is it again, I'm like, I can't see the picture, man. I can't. Nice to see you, I guess. Okay. Okay, cool. I was like, I couldn't see it. I was like, I tried, to do some shit on this cell phone, but I couldn't see shit. But it's all good. I like sitting here. Everybody's drinking their morning coffee, going to work, going here. Oh, and that's my friend. Kenny's just coming home from work. He's driving bikes. I hear you can't see him. There he is.
Message my love, boy.
That's my friend. That's Yeah, it's just he's a good friend. He lives in there. He's so funny. He loves when I play music, and yeah, Remy. He was Remy. He I wouldn't fuck around with Remy. Um, Remy is like, what the fuck, He's like, uh, he's like strong, motherfucker. No, but when then I stopped. The only thing I got now is I'm kind of drinking too much coffee, and that's only my. And I don't have any issues like wild issues anymore. Um, like I had with drinking. Drinking. You getting off in the conversation. Just right. Get off, man. I got some minutes to spare. I'll take a walk in the sun because, I haven't been to a morning meeting for a couple of days. I felt like shit. I felt like shit. So because of the surgery, French toast was. Yeah, I know he's talking about me, man. What? And I don't understand that. Look how many I got in the box. I got you, man, and Carlton. And that's all I need. I don't know, like maybe Doc will see some of it, where I shot him out, because there was a misunderstanding. I was just watching by Pops and I saw he was live. I said, "Hey, Pops," that was all. You know, um, I'm not doing. I'm not like Tommy is being mad where I go. Why the fuck should Tommy be mad? Because I said, "Hey, Pops." I don't know what they going on. I haven't been around, but Tommy had a beef with him. I know Dog and me, we've been fucking laughing at Pops with the silver. That's why I'm just, hey, because it's all talk with these guys. Then they want to do something with you, and I hope that there was something real into it. But when Doc he says something, he's mostly right. So Doc, he's my guy, If Doc said I couldn't go there, he was like being mad at me. I wouldn't go there because Doc is a good friend of mine. But I'm not going there. I was just saying, hey, Pops. I wasn't up there or anything that because he highlighted my comment. That wasn't my, it was me. I was there. I was, you know, in my own mind. Nobody was live. I was thinking, why is nobody going live? And but I know those is talking about me. Yeah, it's only right. Yeah, God, yeah, those make a lot of videos about me. Are you sure? You sure about that? I've not seen one. I think because I never. First and foremost, the racist bullshit he tried to pull that didn't work out. Since I've never been a racist, and why should don't you know how racist people look? They don't care about showing what they mean. Uh, uh, the racist people I know of who's using the N word and all that shit is people with fucking. It's people you don't even want. When I go to football, there's this section. It's called Section D out in the stadium. We only have one stadium here in my fucking city. One huge one, I might say. And the huge one where the local club. I'm going out there 2 times this month actually to a VIP lounge thing and to just a football game here on Saturday. And with my brother. And Section D is all these. They're called what is they called? I can't remember. White white pride. White pride, and they're like very racist. You don't even want to go in that section. They know Section D is like for these guys. You don't want to be there, and they're fighting within each other. I'm sitting in section. I can't, but we can look. From the side, we can see Section D, and we can see they're fighting with each other. Pulling beer at each other. All that shit. But every club have a hooligan fraction. I won't call them racist, but they're like far to the right, and they're like all white, and they're actually not all white, all of them. But they're hooligans, and that's, in my opinion, that's the closest in Denmark you come to real racism. We don't have like you do all that shit. Uh, the neo Nazis tried to make something here that didn't work out. So I don't know where he got it from. Because I'm white or because I'm Danish. I don't know. But it's all wrong, and he can't prove it, and there's nothing to prove. That's why he can't prove it. It's such a dumb thing. Sorry, I'm laughing, but it's like, what the fuck? But that's Section D. That's for something. That's for people. You just know that's people you don't want to fuck with. So it's like it is what it is. So you just go away from there. It's like when they say you have to go through the hood. No, you don't. Sometimes you literally have to if you're going somewhere. And there's some places I have to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tommy is a good dude. Sorry, who say I didn't read that? No, Tommy has never said I couldn't go there. Sorry, I didn't read. Thank you. I can go wherever I want. I know that. Tommy literally said that to me. So don't get it twisted. Tommy never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, ever told me where I could go and where I couldn't. Tommy is like a good friend of my fucking my team. The team, Doc's team. We've been friends for a minute now. I would never ever do something to hurt Doc. Never. Tommy, sorry. Doc and Tommy, and once Factual was in the mix. We were us four that chopped it up like out to the morning hours, like to now. We would sit and talk, just laugh as fuck, laughing our asses off, having a fucking good time. That's what I wanted to say. We literally had a ball, the four of us. But then Factual, he went all south, and he went south, and then since me, Tommy, and Doc, we've been cool. Me and Doc, we had one dispute, but that was just a dispute, between us two. It wasn't a beef. It was just something that needed to get out of the way for that fat fuck. And I've possibly doing something about. I want to learn something about the American. Because when Doc and Tommy they talk about because they really know a lot about it. They know a lot. The Doc, he knows his shit. He know who he's voting for, and but I like to see some about the American because I literally am thinking about moving there. It's not some joke I'm making. It's literally something that's on my mind. So, so I wanted to learn something about politics, something about where you should live, something about the difference between people. Is it good to live where dog is at? That's, I must say, where dog and Tommy is at. That's where I found it most attractive to live for the moment. I must say that. Because, there's no, I don't think the taxes are that high. But the thing is, I can only work within my workman's craft. So I know it would be weird if Dog would be mad at me because I said hate pops. That's weird. You're saying that, people. I just said hate pops. I even wrote it. I wasn't even on the panel. You know, uh, and I tried to find a war child because I wanted to hear his opinion on it. Because you don't like the motherfucker. They had I think, Doc, I think I was there actually. I think I was. I don't know if I was there, but they've been talking a lot about it. And it was something with war child, and I think it was something about. He didn't want to go into a discussion because he was all wrong, pops, and then he was very disrespectful. And he's saying it like the other way around, but he's saying that Tommy and Doc was cool. And that's good in my book. If he says they're cool, then I know no shit is gonna be said about them. And that's my thing. That's keeping bullshit out of people's mouth. That's why I mentioned somebody like when they're saying we don't have to mention any names. I know which names they want to use. Do you think I'm stupid? Well, I'm not, to be honest. So, but I'll end this. Can you have a good time? Much love, honor, and respect from Denmark. Much Robert Rasmus. Peace.